always had a close spot to my heart, as it's one of the few clubs dedicated to exploration. So a little bit of what I'll talk about today is first I'll introduce you to bioluminescence and biofluorescence, a little bit about the history of it, and then we'll go into what's known about these phenomena. These are two phenomena that they've been discussed for centuries, but yet we don't know as much as we know about other areas of science. We'll talk about how to go about studying this. In order to embark on these explorations we've had to design our own equipment, our own lighting, our own cameras. We'll briefly talk about that. A few of the recent explorations to the Caribbean and to the Solomon Islands, as well as some new findings. And towards the end of this presentation, you'll see some first scene footage that will be published in about 2 weeks, and will also be on National Geographic. And as well as we'll talk about some of the medical applications and some of the future possibilities that this field holds as we now begin to scratch the surface. So to begin with, the oceans are one of the most unexplored habitats still there. And I particularly like focusing on coral reefs, as they are the second most biodiverse place on the planet, rivaled only by tropical rainforests. And what we know about coral reefs starts out from what we know from scuba diving, from what we know from just the first shallow regions of the reef that we can dive down to. But as the technology comes available now for deeper technical scuba, as well as remote operated vehicles, as well as submarines, we're beginning to learn more and more about deep coral reefs and what the diversity that it holds there. So overall, the coral reefs